Hi everyone, it's Cindy here from Cindy M's Crochet Corner. Today I'm going to make myself a little bucket hat. I've been walking on the beach lately and I need a decent hat, so I think this colour will be fantastic, and I'm just going to use a 3.5. You can probably use a 4mm if you like, but I'm going to try the 3.5. I just want it to be stiff when I'm wearing it, so that's why I'm going to use the smaller one. So yeah, you go. It's a beautiful yarn. It's a Lion brand favourite and it's called Coral Reef. I've actually made a flower out of this before and I just love the texture of it, so I'm going to give this one a go, and it's definitely 100% acrylic, so let's get started. We'll always start with a magic ring to start with. So just twice over and then pull through the back there. Twist, pinch, take your hand out and do 2 chain. This is a beautiful yarn, so I'm excited about this one. So now we're going to do 10 double crochet into the magic ring for our first round. It's 1, 2, 3, and being variegated, you're not quite sure how it's going to turn out, so I'm kind of excited about that as well. See how we go. So 10 into the circle, magic ring, double crochets. Always count your work. When you feel like you're getting closer, tighten up your magic ring. It should look really pretty. So you don't count the first. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more, and then I'm going to do a slip stitch into the top of the first double crochet, not the chain, but into the double crochet into the top there, that stitch. Slip stitch through. You should have 10, and pull your tail nice and tight in the middle there. Gives you a nice finish. And the next row we're going to do will be 2 double crochet into each stitch. This is going to give us our size. So start with your double crochet, two chain, sorry. There is other ways you can do it, it's up to you. Pop your hook into the same stitch, do 2, and then 2 all the way around. So then you should have 20, and we'll count as we get to the end. 2 into each stitch now, and they're double crochets. This actually feels quite good with the 3.5, sorry. So obviously if you want it to be looser, use a bigger hook. If you want it to be tighter, use a smaller hook. So 2 into each hole there, stitch. All the way around. So I'll keep going and I will join you for the next round. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful finish. Okay, so we've just come around to the end of the second round and we're going to do a slip stitch to join. Be careful that you don't do another one in there, so always count your stitches. You should have 20 now, and then we're going to slip stitch into the top of that first double. Now row 3, we're still going to do an increase. That's 2 chain. We're still going to do an increase, but this time we're not going to go 2 into each one. We're going to go 2, then 1, then 2, then 1. So the first one you can do the 2 double crochet, and then 1 into the next one. 2 into the next, one into the next. And if you're not sure, just go back and have a look at what you've done. If you lose count, it's very easy to do, especially if you get distracted like I do. So this row, row 3, it's 2 and 1 double crochets in each one. Okay, so go around and do that, and I'll join you on the 4th row. Going to end with a slip stitch, 2 chain to start the next row, and what we're going to have here is we're going to do 1, so 1, 2, and then increase 2 individual double crochets and then an increase. So do that all the way around on this row. One and 2 and 2. Then your increase in the same spot. So do that all the way around, and I'll show you the next row. Okay, I'll see you on the next row. So we're going to slip stitch again on this round to finish it, and two chain, and the next row is going to be, you've got 2 doubles and 2 together as your increase. This one's going to be 3 doubles and then an increase. So we've got 1 there, 2. It looks a bit gappy to me, so I'm going to go back into the first one. I don't want any gaps. So do the first one that can be your double to start with, and then we'll do 3 single double crochets. Okay. And this is how you'll work around. We do 3 and then an increase, then 4, then an increase, 5, then an increase, 6, then an increase. And that's how this will work to increase the size of the main section of the hat. So keep going around. I'll join you back at the start. This row we're actually doing 3 double crochet and 1 increase. Okay, I'll see you in a sec. Okay, just coming around, so I'm doing an increase, 1, 2, 3 double crochets and an increase at the end before I start my next round. Again, slip stitch into the top there and join it together. There is another way that you can do these joins. I've shown that in my other videos. It's not so noticeable on this one, but because it's variegated. But if you want to have a look at another tutorial, there is a nice way of joining, so you don't have this little edge here, these little spots here, but they're not too noticeable. So I'll continue on the same way. So 2 chain, and this row is, we're still increasing in size, so this row will be 4 double crochet and 1 increase, and that's row 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be 6. So I'll do the increase at the start, just like to fill that space in, and then I'm going to do 4 double crochet into the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, and do 1 increase after that. Okay, and I suggest that you measure this on top of your head, so when you get to the circumference that you require on the top of your head, then we can start looking at building the sides of the little bucket hat. Obviously everyone's different, but just measure the top of your head first. Okay, so I'm going to continue around doing 4 in each one, the next 4, sorry, and then I'll do an increase. The reason mine's curling up a bit is because I'm using a 3.5mm hook. I want it to be nice and tight though, and it will flatten out, so I'm happy with that. You could use a larger hook, mine's a 3.5, you could use a larger hook if you wanted to for this material. Just gauge it yourself on your tension. So we're doing increase, 4, increase, and the next row will be increase, 5, increase. Okay, so keep going and I'll meet you for the next row. So I'm just coming back around, doing a join here with a slip stitch, and this next row we're going to do, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll be our 7th row, and I'm going to do 5, then an increase, and I think that might be the last row for my head size. Just put it on the top of your head, and then we'll work out if you want to go down the sides. Okay, so we'll do 2 in the first, and then I'll do 5 single double crochets, and then an increase, 3, 4, 5. And if you're not sure how many you're supposed to do, just look at the row before and you can see there's an increase there. 1, 2, 3, 4, increase. So you want to do 5 and then increase. So we did an increase at the start, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll do an increase in the next one. And then another 5 double crochet. So keep going and I will see you on the next row. I'm loving the colour changes here. So pretty. It's going to look great. See you on the next row. If you have a small head size, then you can stop here and we'll work down the sides. If you have a medium, I'd go another round, and if you have a large, go another round on top of that. So small is 7 rows, medium is 8, and large is 9. And obviously go bigger again if you choose. Just pop it on the top of your head. You just want it to fit nicely on your head before we start working down around the sides, okay? All right, so I'm going to do another 2 rows. So this row we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one will be 6. So do your 2 chain and into the first one, double, and then we'll do 6 double crochets and increase 1. I'd love to know what you think of these colours. It's a really pretty yarn, I think. You'll have to tell me what you think. You should be able to wear it with anything. Alright, so keep going. This one we're going to do 6 doubles and an increase. I wouldn't worry too much about it curling because it does flatten out. It has got a bit of stretch in it, so it will flatten out. And it should be quite nice. Alright, so I'm going to keep going and I'll see you on the next one. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then I'll do an increase. And this, so that's the increase is just 2 doubles in the 1 stitch, and then in individual stitches all the way around. Okay. Get another different colour coming through. Alright, I will see you on the next round. Into this next row, and I'm going to do another 2 rows for my head size because I want my hat to be nice and big. You can stop here if you like. This one would work out to, I think it's a medium, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows. Small would be 7 rows, large would be 9 rows. So I'm going to do another row, and then I'll start showing you how we work down the sides. Alright, so this row would be the same again, it's just 2 chain, and then I'm going to do, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and an increase. This one will be 7 and an increase, so I'll do the increase to start with, and 7 crochet, double crochet, and an increase all the way around. So go ahead and do that, or just I'll catch you on the next video. I'll just get this done off camera, and I'll join you for working down the sides of the hat now, okay? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and I'll do an increase after this one. It's just 2 in the 1. Alright, so I'll finish this off camera and I'll join you for the next round. Enjoy. I've just completed my 13th row, just doing a quick slip stitch, 2 chain. I've changed my hook to 5mm just to do the brim, and I'm going to do half double crochets from here on in, and I'm going to go into the front loop only on this row, and that will just give me that shape that I need for the brim. So I'm going to do 4 half double crochet, 1 increase, and just see how that goes in the front loop only. I want to get a brim happening here, so that's why I'm going to do the 4 half double crochet and then the increase. Into the same hole. So we'll do that all the way around, and then we'll do 5 with 1 increase, 6 with 1 increase, but just doing a normal row in between each one. And this is the only row that we do in the front loop only. Okay, so I'm going to keep going around. 1, 2, 3, 4 and increase, and I'll meet you on the next row. Half double crochets this time, and I've increased the size of the hook. Okay, so it bends out nicely. Okay, so we do our join again, and this one I'm going to do an increase after each 5 half double crochets. So just normal now, we don't have to go into the front or back, just normal but we're going to do an increase after the 5th half double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's a half double to start. So into the same spot, and then 5. So do that all the way around, and we'll do the next row, which will be 6 and then 7. That's how we increase our size of our brim. 3, 4 and 5. Okay, we'll see when we get back around the other side. I'll speed this up a little bit. Okay, it's looking good. So the next row that we're going to do is going to be 2 chain, and we did on the last, it was 5 in between, then 1 increase. This will be 6 and then 1 increase. Okay, so half double crochets, and I've increased the size of my hook to 5 to give us a bit of shape on the brim. So I'm going to do 6 this time, half double crochets, and then 1 increase all the way around. 3, 4, 5 and 6, all just normal now, and an increase there on the 7th. Okay, so back to 6 all the way around. I'll see you for the next round. Okay, so this next row we're going to do just a normal row with no increases at all, because I've noticed it's kind of like, you can see the shape here. We want it to straighten out a little bit, so we'll just do one row without any increases this row and just see how that goes. But it is starting to take shape now, as you can see. Starting to get the brim section happening there. Giving it that shape coming out, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so keep going. We'll do the next row just a normal row without any increases at all, and just half double crochet all the way around. And I will see you when we get back. Just half doubles all the way around. You can make the brim as large as you want, depending on, you know, what you want to cover. But just put it on your head from time to time, or whoever you're making it for, put it on their head and just check. See if they're happy with the length. Keep going if you need to, or stop if you don't want to go any further. It's all personal preference, so I'll do this row and pop it on my head and see how I feel, if we want to do another row or not. But this row, just a half double crochet in each one, no increases this time. Okay, keep going. Alright, just coming back around, I've measured mine to my head now, to what I would like it to be. Just watch that stitch. And I'm just going to do a single crochet row this time with an increase of 1. So from the last increase round we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and then an increase. So this one I'm just going to do single crochet, but an increase of 1 every 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, every 7th, and then I just want it to be a single crochet row. Hopefully that will give it a bit of stiffness around the brim edge. Okay, just a single crochet, I think, every 7th. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I might do it on the 8th one, just in there. So just an increase there. You always got to finish off in an increase so the brim sits the right way. So do that row, and if you want to keep going, keep going. If you're happy to stop with me, do that. So I'm just coming to the end of the row for my brim hat. I'm just going to fasten this off. I'm quite happy with the length it is now. I'm not going to go any further. I'm thinking about putting a little bit of wire just through here, just feeding it in, just to give it that stiffness that I need on the side. It's up to you if you want to do that, or you can just leave it as a sloppy hat. I'm going to also just pop on my flower, which you don't have to, but I've already made a flower that I did in another tutorial, and I want to cover this line because of the pattern, the colours. It's got a line. If you do a plain colour, it won't happen, and I'm going to put this just to cover it up. I'm just going to stitch it on when I'm finished here. So I'm just going to finish this off, put a bit of wire through here just to give it a bit of stiffness, and pop the flower on, and I'm done. So up to you if you want to keep going to extend the brim. That's up to you. You can keep going, just add more and more rows as you go. I'm quite happy with that at this point. Okay, I'll see you on the next tutorial. Like and subscribe, and thanks for joining me.